that we were because it's based off of past behavior, mistakes, and actions. And with that, we have assumed this false identity. And so now we're in our dry place and we don't know who we are, but we're just walking around pretending to be something that we're not, and we were never created to be who God called us to be. And what's even so bad that we walk around doing that, we begin to function in that name and in that place and in that identity that is false. Now, Ashtar was the daughter of Caleb, and although her father gave her away to be a bride and to become a wife of her husband because he won this battle, it still does not change the fact of who she was. And that was Caleb's daughter. So Caleb's daughter saw God. Let me tell you something. Just because the position that you're in and what's going on with your life, it does not change who you were and created to be. I need y'all to get that on today. The biggest trick of the enemy is to cause you to forget who you are. Okay? And so I don't care if you're in a dry place up in the mountaintop, the valley. No, you're still going to be who you are. You need to forget that. Understand that when you know who you are, there is a certain level of authority, access to privileges and awareness that will allow you to operate in who and what you were created to be. Listen, let me tell you guys something. A police officer, I'm in law enforcement, okay? And a police officer's identity does not come with his identity and power to arrest, and authority does not come with the badge that he has on his chest. It comes with the laws that were governed by that state that were given to him to make the powers of arrest. The badge is simply only there to cause identification to everybody else on who he is, what his authority is, and the function that he operates in. Let me tell you guys something. A lot of times we need to drop the symbols. We need to drop the symbols and understand who we are so we can access the authority that was given to us to operate and function in who we are. Galatians 3:26 establishes our identity for us. It establishes our status. It establishes our position and our authority. It tells us that we are children of God by faith in Christ Jesus. So it doesn't matter what is going on in your life. Why? Because you're still his child. It doesn't matter what mistakes you made. Why? Because you're still his daughter. It doesn't matter what you have done just yesterday or last night. Why? Because you are still his son. And because we know who we are, we have access. We have unlimited authority to cover and overcome each and everything that tries to come up against us. Woo. Jesus. And because of that, you cannot stay in your dry place. Your identity. Let me tell y'all something. When you find out who you are, your identity will begin to put a demand on that dry and dead thing in your life. And it will force a response. It will force a response. You will be able to sit there with peace. Let me tell you, it will start messing with you up in here when you're sleeping because it says, don't you remember who you are? Why are you acting like this over here? You don't even get no answer. It will cause you to get answer because it's going to say, don't you remember who you are? Why are you allowing this fool up in your life? It will cause you, it will force a response. So my question to you today is, how thirsty are you? How thirsty are you? A lot of times the world uses thirsty as they chasing after somebody, but I'm trying to tell you in this context, how thirsty are you? The second thing that she did, she made a decision. And not only was she made a decision, she was decided in her decision. You see, there's a difference. A lot of times when January comes, we all have, who had New Year's resolutions? I know I did. And most of it, the New Year's resolution is, I'm about to hit this gym, I'm about to get my body right, it's about to be on. So we made a decision, come January, we're going to go to the gym. But this is where you become decided at. Not only did you make a decision when you go to the gym, I said, I was hit the gym for 5 days and we're done. The 360 days is what gym? We just wasted our money. But when you become decided, not only do you say, I'm going to go to the gym, you're not only going to go join the membership, you're actually going to go and work out and attend the classes and do what you need to do. And then you're going to take it a step farther by changing how you eat. So you can produce the results that you're desiring to go after and get. Okay? So the second thing that Ashtar did, she made a decision and she was decided. The scripture says that initially she asked her husband to go to her father and ask for a particular piece of land. Now, for whatever reason, her husband did not do it. The scripture doesn't talk about it, why he didn't do it. I don't even know if there was even a conversation. Her husband could be like, look, check it out. I'm not about to go to Caleb. He just killed all the people there. I'm not trying to be the next one. Bro, kind of crazy. I don't know. We might be ungrateful. Let's just leave it alone. Sit back and be quiet. I don't know why he didn't go. The scripture doesn't talk about it, so we won't even discuss it any further. But for whatever reason, Ashtar The scripture goes on and further says that she proceeds to go to her father and she gets off of her donkey as she enters into his presence. And let's pause here for a moment, because the Ashtar getting off her donkey represents symbolically a lot of things that we need to do as believers in our lives. One, she got off her donkey as a sign of respect for her father, Caleb, for who he was as her father and the position that he held over the tribe of Judah as a leader. The second thing her getting off her donkey represents is that she put herself in a proper posture and position to even make a request to her father. Let me tell you, she understood that where she was and what she was given was not going to produce anything. But she was also determined to go after what she needed. A lot of times when we are in a particular place, people quit because our request, our purpose, our dream, our vision does not manifest the first time around. But Ashtar made a decision not to settle and was determined to get what I could assume that she already knew what was owed to her. Well, she was going to get one way or the other, whether it was going to be in Caleb's life or after Caleb's death. I don't know, but she just went, and I don't know what drove her, but I think I could believe that her identity, her knowing who she was and who daughter she was, it drove her to go after what she needed. You see, when you become decided, you have to get in the right posture, in position, before you can even approach God. A lot of times, we go and we say, God, I need this. Father, Lord, help me with that. Lord, heal my body with this. But then sitting up here in church, we come in, and as intercessory prayer, we're sitting here and not engaging. We're not worshiping God and positioning our hearts and our minds to open up to God and allow His Spirit to just begin to flow so that we can have the right posture for us to even begin to come into God's presence and make a request. How dare we? How dare we? We need to posture our hearts for what's in our hearts is our confession comes from. We need to posture our minds because it causes us to begin to act those thoughts and things out. We need to posture our speech to come into alignment with the will of God, for our voice has the authority to speak life and death to a person, place, or thing or spirit. And once we need to realize that, you see, the moment that she became decided is the moment that she understood who she was and what she had access to. Let me tell y'all something. One of the biggest tricks and lies of Satan is to cause you to forget who you are. And then he'll put you in a dry place and make you wallow in everything that ain't about. And cause that videotape to continue to play and play and play around in your head. And when you think you're trying to climb up out of it, it knocks you back down because you're like, well, I'm not even worthy enough to do that. Gosh, I was so dirty when I did that. That's not even cool. And we understand that when you become decided, you come into your identity. And your identity wills unto you the things that you have access to. The third thing Ashtar did, she made a request. She made the request, okay? When she postured herself, she put herself in a position to the point where Caleb then engaged her. You see, she got herself right. And she didn't come to her dad and said, Dad, look, check it out. This land you gave me is dry. I don't even know why you gave me that. I need X, Y, Z. She came and she got off the donkey and she put herself in a posture where all this was taken care of. And then she put herself in a position to give honor, respect, and reverence to her father. And as she did that, she waited. She did not say nothing. She did not ask anything. She waited for God's engagement. She waited for Caleb's engagement. And it's so much so with us that when we get ourselves right and we put ourselves in a posture, sometimes God is just waiting for us to do that so He can engage us. And all her father said to her is, what is it? What do you want? Very simple. And a lot of times, even us right now, God is asking us, what do we want? What is it that we need, that I need to do for you? He already knows. I'm pretty sure Caleb already knows. Yeah. But He's causing us, this is an interactive thing that we have to do. Some things we got to do on our own to get to where we need to be at and what we need to get to. Come on. She then, after her father asked her what's wrong and what do you mean, certain texts and versions say it differently. She then asked her father, give me another gift. Don't that sound like a kid? You did all this for them, and they come back like, hey, can I do this? I know, look, my daughter just celebrated her birthday. Went big hard on Friday. And Saturday morning, she's like, Mom, can you make breakfast? I said, man, you just did you. But she asked of her father, give me another gift. And she says, you have already given me land in the Negev. Now please give me springs of water too. And Caleb responded with not just giving her some water, but he gave her two springs. He gave her the north and the south, the lower and the bottom, the lower and the top. He gave her more than what she would need to accomplish what she needed to, what she was set out to do. Now let me give you a little history for this moment. In those times, and in that current culture, a woman was considered to be the property of her father, her husband, or her brothers, whatever man that she was left to in her life. You know, somebody died or married off, or whatever the case is. And with that, a lot of times they weren't even given a voice, let alone to have an opinion to make a request or a demand. And secondly, a dowry usually just consisted of jewelry, maybe some money or the current currency, or some cattle, or some livestock or something like that. Very rarely, if ever, did it consider of land. But her father gave her land. And I don't know about y'all, but y'all don't know the value of land. We're living in 2019 in California. To get a piece of Cracker Jack house in the hood, it's going to cost you almost $1 million. Why? Because the land is valuable, right? It's valuable. So even then, how much more valuable was land to them than it is to us right now? And even though she was given land, it might not have been the best land, but it was something to get her started on her way. But one thing I like about our sister Ashtar is this. She wasn't unafraid with her request because she knew who she was. She knew that she postured herself. She had a relationship, so therefore she put herself in alignment to even come to her father and go against the grain, go against what was politically correct, go against the future embarrassment of her husband or her father and say, Daddy, can you give me some water so that I won't thirst no more? Can you give me some water so it can flow and nourish my land of what you gave me? Daddy, I need some springs up in here. And just as she was determined enough and thirsty enough to make this bold request, even though it could have caused her shame for a lifetime. And a lot of times we don't go to our Heavenly Father with boldness and faith. Because we feel like the request is too big, or we feel like it might offend somebody, or we feel like we're not even worthy enough because we're still wandering around in this dry area, and we're still replaying our past and what people said we are, and we're still choosing to live in false identities and function in those things. And so we don't go to God with the big stuff. We go to Him with this little petty stuff instead of saying, God, fix it all. Instead of saying, God, heal it all. Instead of, God, not just people for my family and my bloodline, God, never again shall the impact and come and persecute. Because we feel like we don't deserve it. And I want you to know that the devil is a lie. And that the delusion that we have been living in it dies today. It stops today. And understand that you are more than enough. You are a new creation in God. Ephesians 1:5 says that you are God's masterpiece. And when you approach our Heavenly Father with reverence and boldness, not only will He respond, but He will give you more than what you have asked for and what you need and what you can think of. Now, lastly, her father gave her springs. He gave her more than enough. He gave her more than what she needed to do what she needed to do with it. My question to you is, what are you going to do when God gives you? We can shoot, or we can jump, holler, shout all day long. And God gives you it, so what you going to do with it? Are you going to squander it? Are you going to let it die? Or are you going to go get an action plan together and make it work? And that's the charge. What are you going to do with what God gave you? Because a lot of times God, when He does answer our requests and when He does respond to us, He gives us more than enough. He gives us more than enough. And all He asks us is to be a good steward of what He gave us. So how are you stewarding that gift you got? As mothers, how are we stewarding our children? As fathers, how are we stewarding our households? As Christians, how are we stewarding our spiritual lives and those that we come in contact with? How are we living on social media? Are we living ratchet and raggedy? Or are we living a life that when people look at us, they can see God? When he gives you money and gets you out of debt, do you go back and get back in debt again? How are we storing what God has given to us? Our gifts, our talents, our abilities. It's an important question. And you see, Asphar not just requested the springs, because I know logically speaking, she needed it because she needed to take farmland and, have livestock so they could eat and, basically live. They won't dehydrate to death. But she did something, and I don't know if she was aware of it or not, because she's mentioned again in Judges, and then there's like really no more mention of her. But see, what happened, let me tell you with that land though, the tribe of Judah not only lived on that land, even after Ashtar, but they flourished. So if something's flourished, it had to be something that was there to cause it to give life. And one thing I can say about her, she might not have known it when she made that request at that moment, that she was asking her Father, just like we would come to our Heavenly Father and ask for what we need to flourish and live. But what she got not only provided for her, but it provided for her family for generations and children and children and children and children to come. As long as they stayed in line and alignment with God and did His will, they flourished. Now, when they got out of His will, that's a whole other text. But as long as they honored God and put themselves in alignment and kept themselves in posture, they flourished on that piece of land. And I want to tell you guys today, whatever you ask for in this moment, whatever you ask for in this season of your life, posture yourselves right. Come to God with the boldness and knowing that you are His daughter in Christ. You are His daughter. You are His son. And there is nothing you can do. There is nothing nobody can say. There is no place that you have been or done that anybody or anything can take that away from you. And when you go to God, you go to Him with the boldness of it. And know that you're not just doing it for yourself sometimes, but sometimes you're doing it as an intercessor for your children's children, for your neighborhood and your community, for your church, for the things that are coming for the life even after you leave this earth. So walk in your boldness. And let me tell you this, identity, it comes from a relationship. It comes from a relationship. It comes from knowing who you are and believing that you deserve not to be in that dry place. So if there's anybody in here that just wants to just pray, this is the time you can come up. If there's anybody who just wants to pray, if you want to pray for your house, you want to pray for your family. If you want to say, Lord, I need to know who I am in you. I need a refreshing of your oil and your grace, oh God. Father, Lord, I don't want to be in this dry and desert land anymore because I know I don't have to remain there. If that's you, the Spirit is quick. You can just come up. We're going to pray for you. We're not going to tell your business. We're going to pray for you. I promise you deliverance is in this room right now. I promise you the anointing of God is in this place right now. Don't sit on it. Ashtar, she didn't sit on it. Why? Because she was thirsty. She knew what she had and what she was dealt to her, but she said, no, I'm worth so much more. I'm going to go get what is owed to me because I know who my daddy is. And I know that I don't have to stay here. I refuse to live in a false identity. I refuse to just take mediocre things. I refuse to just dwell in dead and dry places. Lord, I want a refreshing and I want a renewal of your spirit in my life. I want a renewal of your anointing over me, oh God. Father, Lord, the false identities, I want them to fall off of me. Hallelujah. There's one more. Is there any more? Hallelujah. Pastor, do you mind?
Hallelujah. Oh, y'all, let's worship the Lord. Hallelujah. We're thirsty for you, Lord. We're thirsty. It's not all of this. I got you. We're thirsty for you. We're thirsty for you, Lord. Oh, you said, well, we're thirsty for you, Lord. We're thirsty for you, Lord. Out of my dry place. Come on, why don't you talk to him? Out of my dry place. I want to leave this place without dry place. Water my dry place. If it's your finances, water my dry place. If it's your health, water my dry place. We're thirsty for you, Lord. Is there anybody in here thirsty for? We're thirsty for you, Lord. We're thirsty for you, Lord. As a deer pants for the waters so by, so long as I journey, you alone are my heart desire, and I long to worship you. I'm thirsty for you, Lord. I'm thirsty for you, Lord. I'm thirsty for you, Lord. More of you and less of me. More of you and less of me. I'm thirsty for you, Lord. I'm thirsty for you, Lord. Oh, as a deer panted for the water, so my soul longing after thee. Oh, you alone, you alone, all my heart desire, and I long to worship thee. Oh, you alone, all my strength and my shield. Hallelujah. Come on, why don't you lift your hands and give the house? If you're in the house today, just give the Lord a wave offering. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Rain down on us, God. Come on, rain down on us, God. Rain down on us, God. Woo. Shower your blessing. Come on. Come on. Saturate my dry place. Come on. Saturate my dry place. Come on. Saturate my dry place. Hallelujah. 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 Thank you, Jesus. You do miracles so great that nobody else like you. There's no one. There is no one. Will y'all make that declaration? You are great. You do miracles so great. There's no one else like you. There is no one. There is no one else like you. You're great, so great. There is no one else. So y'all give overjoy and praise God for the word. Come on, celebrate the word. No, come on, celebrate the word. My dry places, come on. You know, one thing, keep playing. When you got dry places in your life, when you're thirsty, you become dehydrated. While a lot of people get overweight, listen at me. They misinterpret their thirst for food. Sometimes your body doesn't want food, it's desiring water. But because we misinterpret, we feed ourselves food instead of giving ourselves the water we need. And what is happening, and many times in the so it is many times spiritually, we misinterpret when our body is thirsting for more of God, thirsting for more of a relationship with God, thirsting for the love of God. We think that it means we need the love of a person or a man or a woman. We need the things of the world, and so we try to party out. What we really need is not the party, it's not friends, it's not social, it's not the smoke, it's not the drink. What we really need is more of you, God. Father, I'm tired of feeding myself the wrong stuff to fix my interpretation. I need thirst from you. I want it from you. Because I learned no matter how much people like me, it still won't fill the void when I need thirst from you. This Mother's Day is under attack. The standard of motherhood, the purity of motherhood is under attack. Mother's Day used to be a day where preachers would put out all the chairs in the church, put all the chairs out because the church gonna be packed when people run no more. Because there's more people angry at their mothers. There's more mothers angry at their daughters. There's more people at the club on Saturday night than there is on church on Sunday morning. We're not holding motherhood as high as we did anymore. It's an attack. Social media just got bombarded with a mother. Everybody get mad when I say this is how I know the devil got your mind. Because anytime a mother wants more attraction outside her marriage than she wants inside her marriage, you already know the devil got her mind. No, yeah. If you can relate to her, I'm praying for Joy. Did a prayer. I'm praying for you right now. Rebuke the devil out of your spirit. Anytime you need anything more outside than what God has ordained for you to have inside, you got a problem. See, people don't want to know that they got problems, they got addictions. Anytime you need to get more, you need to get a stress reliever from outside than inside, you got a problem. That's why I don't care, it don't bother me that you smoke weed. It should bother you though. If the weed is what needs to calm you down, and you can't calm yourself down, if the cigarette is what calms your nerves and you can't calm your own nerve, food is what makes you feel better and you can't make yourself feel better. I don't care what your addiction is. I don't care if it's marijuana or if it's ice cream. It really don't bother me. It's a problem when we need something outside of us to fulfill what the peace of God, should pass, what passes all understanding, should guard your hearts. I need something else to make me happy. I need something else to make me love you. I need something else to unwind instead of being able to be free to be me. And so motherhood is under attack. And so the church is up here talking about mothers, and some of y'all ain't even relating because you still got unforgiveness, you mad, you angry. See, the only problem is, if you want to stay mad and angry, you got to go to another church. I'm not standing here as a person who my mother did everything right. I'm not here to tell you the witness that I even was raised in the house with my mother. But I am here to tell you that irregardless of every bad decision, everything that went wrong, I love my mother, I respect my mother, I'm going to honor my mother. I'm going to honor her anyway. Because if she didn't do anything else, just because she birthed me in the earth and allowed God to have his way in my life, it was enough for me. I come to tell you in here today, and you will feel freer knowing that no matter what happens in your life, all things work together for the good of them that love God and are the called according to his purpose. I thank you, God. Sister Jones would always say in scripture, I want to live like this. This is total freedom. I owe no person, no man, nothing but to love. I don't want to owe you nothing but to love you. I don't want to owe you nothing. I'm really free when I owe you nothing but to love you. I don't owe you no apologies. I love you. We got over that. I don't owe you no money. I paid my debt. I just want to love you. When you can just love somebody no matter what, that's where you are. And I want you to be free today. I want to bring back motherhood. And so that's why on Mother's Day, I think y'all should hear from women who got children and who are working and who are trying to balance out working and motherhood and loving and moving. That's what you need to be able to see. And there's some people who say, I still love God. I gotta still raise my children. I gotta work and still be a wife. And there's some hard days, but I'm preaching not from what I heard, I'm preaching from my own witness. You only can preach dry places when you had some. But thank God that dry places don't stay dry all the time. Thank you, God, that you will saturate my places and I don't have to deal in dry places all the time. I don't know why some of y'all quiet. Maybe some of y'all right now, you're in a desert place right now. But I promise you, if you can learn how to give God praise right where you are, God will water. He will saturate your dry place. He will saturate your dry place. He will saturate. If you're ever in LA, and you down on Vermont and Slauson, get to 61st Street. I ain't gonna tell you my address, but get there though. I didn't water, when I first bought my house, I didn't water the front yard. I didn't want to water the front yard. I didn't want no big, water was costing too much already. I didn't want to water it. I didn't care. I wanted desert land anyway. I didn't want my grass. I wanted rocks. And I watered it. But there in my front yard, there was this tree. It was a pomegranate tree. And they said, do you want to get rid of it? And I didn't, because a pomegranate tree means something to me. I went to Sunday school. I believe pomegranate tree. Pomegranate was in the Bible. It was in the land flowing with milk and honey. I said, Lord, keep the pomegranate tree to say that it's going to flow in my house. The only problem is I wouldn't water it, so I wouldn't really get a lot of pomegranates on there. I wasn't watering the tree. But the Lord said, but you want the tree, but you don't want to water it. That'll be a message for some of y'all. You want the tree, but you don't want to water it. So what the Lord said is, I'm going to help you out. And as this has been one of the seasons and the years we got the most rain in California, what has happened is the trees started to sprout out in all different type of places. So now the small tree that looked like it was anorexic has now grown and it has flourished and it's become a bushel. And I never watered the tree. God watered it for me. And it's blossoming. And it's bright. It's big. And I'm watching it grow. Not because I watered it, because God watered it. And I come to tell somebody in here today, you ain't been watering things like you should. You haven't been taking care of your health. You haven't been taking breaks like you should. You haven't been taking vacations. And that's why your attitude is snappy. And that's why you're tired. And that's why you're moody. And that's why sometimes you're crying and you get decisive because you haven't been taking care of it. But God said, I love you so much. I'm going to water you today. I'm going to water you today because I can't have you die in a dry place. I can't have you die. And somebody in here ought to say, Lord, water me. Flow, water, heaven, send the rain down on me. Oh, the floodgates. We're done. Just lift your hand. I don't want you to miss your water moment. Floodgates. Yeah. Come on, lift the hands. Yeah. I don't know what you need, but God has it. Come on. Let it rain. Come on, let's go. We got to go home. But come on, somebody say, make this the week that you saturate your people. Lay hands on yourself now. Saturate. Break every yoke. Break every spirit of unforgiveness. Break every spirit of tension. Break right now every spirit of anger. Break right now, Lord, every spirit of abandonment, every spirit of misuse right now, the spirit of arguing, oh God, we rebuke that right now. We unplug from that right now. I would declare right now in the name of Jesus that you're pouring healing power. We will stop arguing with each other and we'll start listening to each other and understanding each other. Give us patience today. God, we declare. And I declare right now, virtue fall on every mother in this house. Strength fall on every mother in this house. Dignity fall on every mother in this house. I know it's hard. I know you're struggling, but I declare He gives more grace and He gives more power. And I declare that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. And I declare every mother in this house renewed strength, renewed strength, renewed strength, renewed strength, renewed strength, renewed strength. You're not gonna give up. You're not gonna lose. You're not gonna fall out. You're not gonna be bankrupt. But I declare renewed. Renew strength. Put on the whole of God. Put on the armor of God. And stand. Now you're tired, but stand. In the Hebrew, they stand for righteousness. Stand for the holiness of God. I declare that you put on the armor of God. You don't fall. You don't give up. But keep on fighting. Fight on. Fight on. Fight on. Put on your war shoes. Fight for your family. Fight for your children. Fight for your grandchildren. Fight for joy and happiness. Trust me. I will I feel the rain. I feel the. Some of y'all will feel a little lighter now. You ought to feel a little lighter now. I feel the rain. I feel the rain. Come on, Troy. We're going to do this ceremony. I dare every mother who's in this place, if your daughter is here, I dare you to lay hands on your daughter and declare all generational curses are broken, all generational cycles are broken. I declare if your mother and your daughter is here, I feel a prophetic broken in the house of people. I dare you to lay hands on your children. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. Bring it up. Bring it up. It's out now. Bring it. We will not live with this problem. We won't go through the same cycle. We won't go through the same struggle anymore. Oh, yeah, God. Somebody just made the enemy mad. Every assignment the enemy had for your kids, you gotta go back to the drawing board. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Listen, I'm done, but I hear the Holy Ghost say that there are some daughters in here. You're mad. As soon as your mama say something, you get defended. You're mad. Let me go this way so you won't think I'm talking to you. You're mad. And the reality is, you say to yourself, she thinks she know everything. She don't know nothing. The reality is, the reason why she's able to locate it and say it is because She's already seen that demon and dealt with that demon. So she knows where that demon is going to end you. She knows where you're going to end up. And so instead of you listening with the ears of thinking somebody's trying to hold you back, I declare that you get a new ear and a new frequency. That you hear not your mama's tone, but you hear your mama's heart. Because her tone may not be what you really like, but her heart is begging you not to make the same mistake she made. I wish I should have my code. And I plead with you that you get another frequency in your ear right now. And I declare it's the frequency of the Holy Ghost. And the Holy Ghost said, you're going to stop hearing tones. It's time for you to hear the heart of the issue. And from the heart of your mother, she said, don't make the same mistake. Don't walk the same path. And I decree right now that the spirit of rebellion will release our children. And that they will operate and walk in their generational blessing. Somebody say it right now. I can hear your heart talk right now. Pastor, don't say that because they don't think they're perfect. No one here is perfect. No one here is perfect. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, those who talk the most are the chief sinners. I'm a chief sinner. People who talk the most are the chief sinners. That's why they talk so much. They try to talk out so you don't see what they live like. Come on, Reverend. But even for chief sinners, God got enough grace and enough mercy. I don't talk because I've mastered it. I talk because I know God will deliver you from it. He's a deliverer. He's a deliverer. He's a deliverer. And we say thank you. Come on, Joy. Come on, y'all give her another hand. She preached today. In 3 days, she goes into surgery for her throat and taking out her tonsils. The recovery is on 3 to 6 weeks. And it's a lot when you are the rock of your family. Come on, Doc. But the grace of God. Thank you. The grace of God. And we declare it right now because every time she turns around, every time she makes it, the devil wants to act like there's a cyst and cancer. We rebuke it in the name of Jesus. We delete cancer out of her bloodline. Come on, somebody. Come on. Come on. We declare her grandmother wasn't not only a survivor, but her grandmother killed cancer in the bloodline. And they shall not return. From no other woman in the bloodline. Somebody ought to take that with them right now. Somebody say, that's my prayer too, Pastor. Yeah, after I get done fighting this devil, he shall never be an enemy no more. I'm not just fighting for me, I'm fighting for my children. My grandchildren. I'm fighting for unborn children. This demon. I won't deal with it no more. Praying for it. Now, we got this, they're going to do this wonderful ceremony, and then your kids was outside making you wonderful gifts. Wonderful gifts. And some of y'all got your kids here late. You got to get your kids on time so they can make your gift on time. Amen. Now, I want y'all to practice getting on church on time because we're in the last days. And Jesus is going to be on time when he comes back. Am I right? I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. Jesus is going to be right on time when he comes back. I'm going to tell you how fast Jesus is going to come. Blink. He already came and went. The Bible said with a blink of an eye. Do it again, one more time. Blink. You missed it. I'm trying to tell you, I don't want you to miss Jesus. So you got to practice being on time. All right, y'all? I want you to make sure that your kids is making something big for you. And we got some other gifts for mothers. I think they're on the car. We're going to get them to you. And I'm so glad to see so many of y'all. We're going to do this ceremony. I want everybody to participate. I want you to pay attention. Don't be, because this ceremony is serious. because there are mothers in here. We're going to do two things. Which one are you doing first? The mothers are here first? Yeah, let's do the other one first. Because some of us, this is a bittersweet day. Because we celebrate mothers, but some of us, mama gone, grandma gone, big mama gone, and it hurt. Some of us miss our mamas. That's why I don't understand how y'all be cussing your mamas up, because you don't know what it means when they gone. But you don't know my mama. My mama, I called my mama this morning, and she said, I was waiting for one of y'all heathen kids to call me. I said, see, I ain't play with the devil. I said, Mama, what are you doing? And she went and gave me a long laundry list. I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And when I couldn't take it no more, I changed it. I said, Mama, I need you to do something for me. I need you to do something for me. She said, what? I said, what did the doctor say about you? I knew that was going to be I just changed the whole thing, flipped it on a little bit. I said, Mama, I gotta go. I'm pulling it up to somebody else. You don't want me to hear everything you're saying. I gotta go, but I love you. Because guess what? She's wonderful, and I love her. And that's what I want you to understand. Stop arguing over foolishness. Love your mama. Amen. Come on, George.
Amen. First thing that we're going to do is, if your mother has went on to be with the Lord, we ask that you to stand. And we take this time out and we honor that. Elder Darren's going to come around and give you a white flower. And we honor that because although they're not physically here with us, they still left the legacy, and that is you. They left the legacy of you, and you were represented well, and you were, that little piece of them is still here. And so as you get your white flower, we ask that you would come here, and there's a vase here. I want you to stick the flower in here and call out your mother's name, and one thing that she did for you and that you love about her. You guys can come as you.
My mother's name is Mary Johnson Alexander, and she nourished me, and she did everything she did for me, and she just was like I was her mom, and this is for you, mother. I love you, and my mother loved my kids. She loved all her grandkids, and I love all mine. My mother name is Val. My mother name is Val. And my kids, and they my mama's their mama. Amen. But I love my mama. I still grieve my mother. I sleep with my mama's pillow. And I still grieve over my mother. And I know it was all God's plan. So then I put it all on God. And I know He created us. It was all His plan. I thank God what I can say. Giving up my mother, she was a mother to many children. And one thing I can say that will last for mother is she introduced me to Jesus.
My name is Gene, and she was a deacon for 35 years. She was promoted to the city. She sat on the city council. She just loved everybody. She had people. She go people. Something where most people she was in Hollywood, and she
One thing that my mother did that as a child, I always wondered why we went to church. Because in church. And it was like, being older and older, it taught me that, God first, all that you do, and you don't have to worry about nothing. So that was one thing she taught me. She also taught me that, you got to keep achieving. I would tell Mom, I got to be, and you need to get there. And I would do it because she told me that you can do those things. You just put your mind to it. You can do anything as long as you
Yes.
I love you.
My mother name is Nora. She's been gone 2 years now. Still very hard. She taught me to always believe in myself, to always fight, to be better than what she was for me and for my girls, and to always have an open heart and be willing to help. And I thank you for
My mother's name is Dorothy Stewart. She is the co-founder of this church. Many of you didn't get to meet her, but she was the most wonderful person on the earth. She had a pure heart. She was loving. She was kind. And everyone that knew her loved her. And that's what she taught us how to love. She is the pastor's grandmother. And she was very, very proud of him. And she'll be proud of him today. And that's why you always hear him talk about his grandmother. Because his grandmother, she's not gone. She's still here. She's not physically here, but she's here in all her heart. And she just continues to run. And she just taught me everything that I know. She taught me to love. She taught me to put God first. And I can't say too much, more about her. Like I said, she's the greatest woman that ever walked this earth. I don't mean just from everybody else's, not to take away from anybody else's mother, but for us and my mother and our household. She was the greatest person, and that's the only thing that any of us could ever say. We loved her, and she loved us.
Yes.
Must have heard you talk. I'm trying to tell you, she did it for her mom, but she never really.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. Yes.
I was the baby. Yes, she did introduce us to Pastor once in a while. I'm going to report this to you.
Yes.
We were close. She taught me things that now at this age, while she's gone, that I'm learning and I'm seeing. And I do miss her, and I love her. But I hold on to the things that she taught me how to be a woman and how to be a woman of God. How to carry myself and how to respect. And I'll never forget that. That was the best thing.
Hello, my mother's name is Clairvaux Palmer, and I'm the youngest of 10.
Wow.
And when she got down to number 10, she was tired, and you could have any way you want, didn't work that way. It seemed like, when she got down to the youngest, man, she was strict. It was only just my mother's household, but you would have thought there was both a mother and father in the house. Because she was going to walk the walk. And she pushed me, and she guided me. And before she left this world, I had a chance to tell her that I appreciated everything that she did for me. Thank you.
Thank you guys for sharing your mothers with us on this day. And I just want you to know that each and every one of them live in your hearts, and you see her in you. So at this moment, if you're a mother, I want you to please stand. If you're a mother, or you're about to be your first time mother, like the baby's still in your stomach, stand.
Corey.
We're going to give to you from Uplift Church a rose, just to let you know that you are valuable, let you know we love y'all. You guys are appreciated, and you're the foundational source of our church and of our families and the next generation to come. And then while they're doing that, I need all the children to come up. 18 and under, please move. Let's come up. 18 and under. Raphael, can you get the kids outside? Come up on stage. Come on.
Hi, how are you?
All the kids, you guys can come up on all the children. Come on, Ryan. It don't matter if they're all here. It's only kids. Come on.
Just, I got more girls up here than boys.
All the kids, please come on stage, 18 and under.
Some of them are still working on their projects outside. They still working on their projects, it's okay. Okay. Come on. Come on, babies. Look at them, so cute. Come on, go take the stairs, girl. I know you Superwoman. There you go, Look at it. Uh-oh. Don't get hurt. Don't hurt. There you go. Come on, big time. Come on.
And we're asking those of you guys that are in the foyer, if you guys to come in and have a seat.
Come on, man. There you go.
Everyone that's sitting out outside on the couches, can you guys come in and have a seat? We're going to be done very momentarily. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do now is the kids are having a tribute to their mothers. So they're going to get up here and say something, hopefully, nice about y'all. What they're grateful for. I see Mines is up here, so I guess she wants to start first. So as your can we the track? So as they come up, if you see your kid come up here, just stand up so they can honor you and speak directly to you. I'm waiting on her voice to miss my favorite thing. Can we get crowd control over there? Okay, great. So we're gonna start. And then one thing I do ask is that please be respectful because when it's your child, you don't want nobody talking and moving, So as they get up here, we got a lot of kids, and we're gonna go through this. Hi.
So this is my mom. Thank you for being there and stuff. I love you too.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Mama. I need that again. I love you, Mama. I love my mommy because he buy me some toys. Happy Mother's Day. I should let my mom bought my toys for her. I love my mama. I love my mama. And I bought some glasses for you, Mama. Mommy. I have one. Mommy, so
I don't know this from the church boy. She's talking about Mother's Day dance. You got hands? No, he gonna do his dance last. You just got some music for you. Sure, like it. You can do your dance. Sing your song. All right?
All right, you guys can gather your kids. We're going to send them off stage and say thank you and I love you.
I want to tell you thank you, Mom, for everything. I love you, and you're the best mom I could ever ask for.
Saying happy Mother's Day, and I love you and thank you for all the wise
I want to say to my mother, thank you for always being by my side. Thank you for loving me so much. And thank you for taking care of me. I love you. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I also said to my mom, thank you for taking care of me and my sister when we were babies. And thank you for giving us all everything that we asked for. And we're not
Mama's not here, but another day, and I love her. Even though she's my biggest headache. And happy Mother's Day to Talisha because she's my little sister and mom, and she doesn't treat me any different. There.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you for being there for me, even though sometimes it's rough, but we get through it. Thank you, Mommy, for being there for me, helping me get through stuff that it was hard getting through. Thank you for.
That's not true now. Thank you, Grandma, for being there for me, inviting me on the tours I wanted, and taking me to the doctor, even though I wasn't sometimes hurt like that. All right. Now give it up for our kids. We're getting ready to close it out. The pastor's going to come up and then we're going to close out so we all can go enjoy our mothers. And there's some freshness in the back. So hold up for one moment. Mama's done.
All right, praise the Lord. All right, come on, your kids got something. Where the kids do? You want your kids to do your dances? Let the kids do your dances. It's offering time, though. It's offering time. We're gonna dance while we give the offering. And then Sister Javon. Let me get the kids on the stage, and then Sister Javon is gonna talk. All your kids on the stage. Go grab the offering from the people. If y'all get your offering, I need you to give me a $20 love gift. You're paying your tithes. I need you to pay your tithes, but I need you to get close to $20 love gift. I know it's your birthday, but if you let me do what I do, then you can get you done what you need to get done. Thank you. Okay, son, get off that speaker. No, it's not your turn yet. It's my turn. Then I'll let you have your turn. Sister Javon got your kids made you. Please pick up that Your kids work hard. Please pick up what your kids have. If you don't pick up what your kids have, you're being a bad parent. If your kids work hard, pick up what your kids have and tell them that you love them. All right? Well, Marquise, can you give me some music? I think my musicians. I don't know if they went on strike, but let's rock. So you got something? Y'all do something on there? Our kids is gonna rock. Then they go. They left. That's why you shouldn't give them a check at the after church. That's why old preacher give you a check to after church. Stay with the whole thing.
This is live.
Here they come. I love them. Where they at?
How much time?
It's Mother's Day. Oh, his boo. It's Mother's Day. He must have
The extra plus.
or something. I want them to give me some music so the kids can. They said they had a dance or something for.
What song
They don't have no dance.
What song you gonna do?
Okay. You know how to play. Can you go play something for? Play something on here for the kids. They need some trap music. Can you play something? No, I don't want that type. Come play something for me. But I want Christian new trap. I don't want stuff y'all talk. I don't know that. I want to hear what's in your pen. He's gonna do something for me. He's sanctified. Y'all get from on that side. On this side.
It's taking forever.
On this side. I need you on this side of the flood. Human. You gotta stop being so bad. Look. I don't play. Come over here. Grab you back over here. Not you. All right, come on. Who dancing? You dancing? Let's go. Here we go. Hey. Let me see what you got. There you go. Break it out. What you doing? That's it. What is this? This is the Jesus walk. Do the Jesus walk. Hey, Jesus walk. Hey, Jesus walk. Hey, Jesus walk. Hey. Almost like y'all trying to do a crip walk, but Jesus walk in Jesus' name. The marathon continues with you. Hey. Come on, baby. Go, baby. Hey. Son, get off my prayer thing. Or mama gonna give you some more money. You better get off my prayer stuff. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all. Put your hands together for the kids. Amen. All right. Thank y'all. Go find your mama. Whoever your mama is, go find her. Y'all have to wear name tags because I don't be knowing who kids belong to who. I know 12 belong to Tiani. 12 of them belong to Tiani, and then we divide the rest. If you don't leave my daughter alone, get this one. You fast. Don't get you fast, but don't get fast. You grabbed my daughter a couple of times. Go ahead. Go down there. Go down there. You eat too much of that chicken with some hormones in it. Go. All right, amen. Did we get our offering? We got our offering? Can you stretch your hand out this way so we can pray? Father, we thank you for this offering. We thank you for those who gave and those who didn't have it to give. Bless them back 1,000-fold according to your word, God. And we declare it shall be so, and so it is in Jesus' name. Amen. Will you get that to Sister Jones real quick? Get that to Sister Jones. All right. Hey, it was Autumn's birthday. Autumn turned a whopping 9 years old, and so we bless our kids for their birthday. Will you come up and bless her for something for her birthday? Come on, we're about to make it happen. Drop something in, and you're dismissed in Jesus' name. Will y'all help me bless the baby? Come on, we're gonna bless her. Come on, give her some music, because you know black people don't like to give if there ain't no music. Give her some music, song. I'm first. There you go, look. There you go. Let's look up there. All right, come on. Oh, there we go. Will you hug somebody you dismissed in Jesus' name? This be the greatest work of God. You go out with peace. Give a mother some hug and say Happy Mother's Day. In Jesus' name, amen. It's your mama's birthday? Huh? It was your birthday yesterday? You were pretty born on the same day? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, TTT. Happy birthday to you. Let's say, y'all, God bless you. Thank you, my bass player. He got promoted. He got promoted today. Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much.
Amen. I love y'all.
We got a,
I
I need those mics from here. I was trying to tell you, get them kids jumping on his prayer table. He was trying to touch the communion table. He was about to hurt it to him.
Alicia? Huh? I don't need you to try my phone. You need to grab my phone. Yes.
Oh, you got a deal? 260 something after tax, but yeah, the girl was like, "I'll give you 30% off." I didn't ask why. I asked no question. I was like, "Okay." Came out to like 189 at the milk.
Oh, at the mill still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to go to Brea to order it, or not.
Oh, you went down to Brea?
No, I went down to Brea to see if they had a watch like this.
That's like Fullerton, right?
Yeah.
That ain't far.
But they didn't, so I had to come back to my small and then order it through Bovada.
My man, tomorrow, tomorrow, you come in 9 to 1, and then you gotta work. So 9 to 1 tomorrow. Wait, what's your name?
Yeah.
9 to 1.
T, how do you stop this on your laptop? Naughty. All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. You got your check already? Yeah. Okay.